134-112 to Golden State on Wednesday night. Johnson had 21 points in that game, and Johnson's on the board tonight for the Hawks, and Luka's on the board for Dallas, and he slithers through.
Last game, we know he only had 1 assist. Coach talked about wanting to make sure that he has more opportunities to make sure his teammates get a lot of shots.
Dončić putting it through.
On the defensive end.
Luka
Tricked him.
found Jordan. Now his second, so out of the game he's going to go. Here's Luka's handles.
Yeah. We're going to get some Globetrotter stuff too.
Luka Dončić has a way of making basketball feel effortless, even when the game is at its most intense. Every possession, his scoring ability is both patient and aggressive.
Since the All-Star break has gone 15-5, and I just mentioned it'll win tonight. They get win number 50. What a fake! Dončić broke his ankles in the corner. Finney-Smith. It's a free. Another one for LA.
And 6 assists. Look at this. Little standing 8 count there for the big fella, and fine.
James out of there with it after an empty possession for the Jazz. And here's Dončić driving, puts it up, instead it's a lob. And Hayes with the slam. We know how Luka loves to lob it to his friends.
On that last one, but this is what Luka loves to do. He loves to get into the paint. He has it.
Lively back in with Irving, Dončić, Washington, and Jones. Lively inside, count it, and a foul.
Well, Luka Dončić has been blitzed more than any other player in the NBA. He has downloaded all of his reads. This is the problem when you put 2 on the ball.
Atlanta had a road trip of just 2 games out to California. Luka banks it home. That's some interesting scheduling that Atlanta.
But last year's second NBA all-time player with this Laker team in his 7th year. Dončić will put up a 3. Hits one right there. A triple.
Drive through traffic, or finish over taller defenders, all while maintaining balance and control. Every shot looks composed, every movement intentional. Luka doesn't rely solely on athleticism, he relies on vision, timing, and instinct, which makes him nearly impossible to defend.
Murray's been on a tear. Obviously, you have to do more with Trey being out. He has certainly been able to make a different contribution. Luka.
First game, been in a new role, playing point guard, you know, there's a lot in your mind. Now he's able to get a little comfortable and just settle in and shoot the basketball the way he does.
Vincent with the 3.
You got to stay engaged.
Here is Luka looking off the defense. Oh, and what a fancy pass for Woods alley-oop. It's a great finish, but the pass, woo! Of Luka's 4.
Dinwiddie hit a tough one. Dončić, wow, behind the head. Reeves wide open. Luka Magic on display in the purple and gold.
It's not just your ability to see it, but to deliver this pass. And look at, I mean, that is on the money. You're a baseball guy. That was a strike. Zero. That's incredible.
What sets him apart is his basketball IQ. He reads rotations, predicts help defense, and delivers passes that seem impossible but always find their target. His teammates flow naturally when he's on the floor because he doesn't just create his own opportunities, he creates theirs too. Every assist, every setup, every quick decision fuels the offense. Luka's footwork is another signature element of his game.
Luka with the drive, and he lays it in.
Golly. One of the hardest shots he's had to make tonight.
And he's made a lot of shots tonight. How about 18 of them?
7 points for Edwards, and Dončić in the contest has put in 14 for LA. Just as we thought, their names were on the marquee. A 3. Got it!
Mid-range, but right here, drop coverage, a little confusion between the 2 bigs. Luka's going to give you a dose of everything.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Out.
Well, that's 30 points in the 3rd quarter for Luka Dončić. with that three-pointer opportunity for a 4-point play.
Dončić has been first-team All-NBA 4 straight years. He just finished third in the MVP voting. His three is up and down. Luka Dončić 3 for 3, and it's 13-2 Dallas.
Worst possible way. And it needed quick. And Dončić is going to fire up a long three! 10.6!
Now you can extend the game a bit.
That was, I think, a bad play by PJ, though. Right? If you're going to win that tip and control it, you don't want to put it in LeBron's area.
And it's Dončić to LeBron James.
Dončić did not shoot it well the other night in his triple-double effort. Delivered a lot of great passes. This time another one! And throwing it down is Jax.
It's almost like it was a probe.
Step backs, crossovers, hesitations, he uses them not for flair, but to exploit space and control defenders. The subtle adjustments in his rhythm throw opponents off, leaving them one step behind. It's a combination of intelligence and skill that makes every possession dangerous. In confidence and poise he shows under pressure demonstrate a maturity beyond his years. Every decision is calculated, yet he plays with a natural flair that keeps fans on edge. Defensively, he knows where to position himself, anticipating passes and staying engaged without overcommitting.
By the way, that's 7 assists now for Trae Young. 13 points for Jalen Johnson. For 3 over Capella, hard. Bullseye!
Nothing has changed.
62% shooting from the floor for the game for the Lakers. Lasering it inside. Dončić, Ayton, got it.
And this is a Big's dream right here. Roll to the rim. Luka holds 2. That's over 7'3", Rudy.
Powell goes tumbling. Dončić goes dribbling. Throws it up. Alley-oop, and Jones throws it down. You saw this coming. He almost adjusts and hangs in midair. But look how high he gets on this lob pass. Goes up with one hand, catches it with 2. Derrick Jones Jr.
There's Vandy again making the defensive play.
Oh, he and Zubac are chirping at each other. Luka!
Play to the crowd, Luka. Zubac shot, and then Luka says, "Here, let me show you how to put it in the bottom of the net." Dad says, "Yeah. That's what I'm talking about."
Top 75 all time. Still smack dab in the middle of his prime. And to be an afterthought in a trade is incredible. Off the read, able to knock down that triple.
His awareness allows him to contribute in ways that aren't always on the stat sheet. Luka Dončić blends skill, creativity, and intelligence into a complete package. On the court, he controls tempo, elevates his teammates, and constantly challenges the defense. Every time he touches the ball, the game feels different, more dynamic, more unpredictable, more...